In the summer of 2024, a 16-year-old boy didn't just break records, he shattered the very concept of time itself. This is Lamine Yamal, the global sensation, the youngest goalscorer in European Championship history. He wasn't just winning matches, he was winning the hearts of millions, a boy playing a man's game with a smile on his face. But to understand how we got here, we have to go back. Back to a time when Yamal couldn't even walk, to a random charity calendar shoot in late 2007, when a young Lionel Messi carefully bathed a random infant in a plastic tub. Neither of them knew it then, but in that exact moment, fate was transferring something sacred, a passing of a torch that wouldn't be lit for 17 more years. The finished article holding the raw beginning, 2 legends, 1 frame. Before we fully appreciate Yamal, we need to talk about heartbreak. After Messi's painful departure to Paris, Barcelona desperately searched for a savior. They thought they found him. He wore the Blaugrana stripes with fire in his feet. His name was Ansu Fati. The club handed him the iconic number 10 jersey. We poured all our hopes into Ansu. We said, here is the one who will emulate the greatest. But football had a brutal twist of fate. Injuries didn't just slow Ansu Fati down. They stole the explosion that made him special. We learned a painful lesson. You cannot manufacture a successor. The true chosen one isn't chosen by the media. He is revealed by fate. And sometimes fate has a photographic memory. This is Rocafonda, a working-class neighborhood in the Catalan town of Mataró. The postcode 304 runs through these streets like a heartbeat. It is where our story quietly began. In late 2007, Lamine Yamal Nasraoui Ebana was just a few months old. His father Munir, a proud immigrant father, was doing his best to navigate life. Nobody in that small apartment had any idea what destiny had in store. This man is Joan Monfort, a veteran freelance photographer who had covered Barcelona for years. That December, he was assigned a simple job, a UNICEF charity calendar. Shoot the stars. Make some families happy. He had no idea he was about to document a prophecy. A 20-year-old Lionel Messi walked into the away dressing room at the Camp Nou. He was shy, awkward, not yet the global icon he would become, just a kid himself. Monfort handed him a random baby. Messi panicked, struggling to hold him safely over a plastic tub filled with water. It was absolute chaos. Look at Messi's face. Pure terror. He was more nervous holding this baby than facing any defender in La Liga. But Monfort focused his lens. He waited for that split second of calm. And then he clicked the shutter. A flash of light, a moment frozen, a prophecy sealed. The photo was published in a local charity calendar. It was just another piece of club marketing. It went into boxes, into family albums. For 17 years, nobody looked at that photo and connected the dots. It was just a forgotten print, buried in a drawer, waiting for the world to catch up. And while that photo gathered dust, the baby from the plastic tub kept growing. In the narrow alleys of Rocafonda, he learned to dribble before he could properly tie his shoes. At age 7, he walked through the gates of La Masia, the same academy that built Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta, now quietly shaping a kid from Mataró. And he didn't just fit in. He shattered records at every youth level. A 15-year-old playing against boys years older and still looking like he belonged on a different planet. Then came the summer of 2024. Yamal wasn't just a prospect anymore. He was tearing up the European Championship. And suddenly, his father Munir posted an old grainy photograph with the caption, "The beginning of 2 legends." The internet stopped. And somewhere in Catalonia, an aging photographer named Joan Monfort stared at his screen in disbelief. The photo he took nearly 2 decades ago, the random baby, the shy Messi, it had all come full circle. Yamal wasn't just honoring Barcelona. He was honoring his roots. Every time he formed the 304 with his hands, he reminded the world that greatness doesn't come from privilege. It comes from the streets of Rocafonda. We obsessed over Ansu Fati because we wanted to freeze time and keep the Messi era alive forever, but you can't force destiny. A shattered dream on one side, a golden reality on the other. Joan Monfort didn't just capture a photograph that day. He captured a divine alignment of footballing DNA, the alpha and the omega, in one single frame. So remember his name, Joan Monfort, the man who froze time for all of us. If this story gave you goosebumps, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a football fan who needs to know the truth about the photo that predicted the future. Drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.